Hi, this is Cameron Young from Game Nexus. We are here doing our first unboxing of the brand new Retribution of Skira War Machine Warcaster, Elara, the Death Shadow. So come with us and we will crack this thing open. Okay, so this is the outside box for the new GenCon Special Edition Retribution of Skira Warcaster, Elara, Death Shadow. She's one of 5 Special Edition Warcasters that were released at 2016 GenCon, and we are going to be opening it up. This is the specifically the Special Edition box. The normal retail ones do not come in this kind of packaging. So let's do it. I'll pass it over to the disembodied set of hands attached to Brian Holden, the owner of this model.
And so just got a good look at the box. This is my first time getting to open this thing. Oh. Check inside that thing.
It's very small.
Yeah. And actually connected. Interesting. So it comes in a normal blister, which we'll get to in a second, and comes with this little prize, which is the only collector's actual piece from the collector's set is this pin. Elara doesn't have an alternate sculpt. The collector's edition was the box and the pin. Oh! Also, foil cards, of which this one does not matter, but
Foil, you say?
actually has a shine to it that is not ordinary.
Oh yeah, I don't know if the camera's good enough to see it, but you can kind of see the shiny metallic bit to it, kind of like a foil magic card or something.
Yeah, I imagine it's only the one card. If they put that on a spell card, that's a waste of money.
Let's see. No, spell card looks normal. That's pretty cool though. Okay, so let's get a look at the pieces.
Oh, good lord. I was gonna use the box. So we got the torso midsection, which looks like an acrobatics had a mishap. Her new scythe, which is she only has one base attack as opposed to 2 from her original Journeyman caster form.
The scythe looks baller.
Yeah. The leg section, I believe, looking up close. The miscellaneous backpipe that all Warcasters seem to have.
That is where the smoke comes out from their Warcaster armor?
We don't use coal.
Well, I don't know.
With arm. And her...
Explain to me how the arm works. I'm not clear on its purpose.
Apparently nothing. It doesn't attack, so it just kind of flaps around. And I need to look very closely at this. You're not going to get this on camera, but... Okay, so... I don't know how well you get to see that. Take a look at her lips. If you can pull up a picture of her 3D render of her art, her lips were atrocious, and it looks like it didn't actually carry over that poorly.
We can actually see it fairly clearly on the video.
Yeah, you can focus in as you wish.
Yeah, it's about as good as it gets.
Cool.
Okay, so maybe let's talk about what she does. What makes her special? Why is she new?
She's one of the first ever universal threat extensions that Ret has. Everybody always had +2 movement to either Warjacks one at a time, or all the infantry get it, or all of your battle group get it. For the first time ever, her feat, everybody gets it. Even a mercenary model will get it. It's not even friendly faction specific. They all get to charge. All her jacks in the effect get to charge for free, and they all gain ghostly, so they're no longer susceptible to any form of rough terrain. And in fact, they get around Boulder 1's feat for Circle, who says you do not gain Pathfinder while in the circle. So that's her feat, bringing that across. So specifically, Boundless Charge is the ability that allows you to charge for free. It's also one of her spells. The feat gives it to everybody. She has that. She retained Conviction from her original Journeyman form. Not too sure how useful it's going to end up being, but it's nice to see the connection. Some of the bigger things, Marked for Death, so shows the Chimera and the Phoenix like a boss. runs up, takes out the stealth, lets all the range unit that Rhett loves to take whenever they can ignore stealth, and actually just rip them apart. Scything Touch, which is rather new to Rhett, is, to my knowledge, the only armor debuff we actually have. It's functionally the same as a bubble of everybody attacking stuff gets +2 POW.
That's probably good. Brett doesn't need armor debuffs.
But we got one anyway.
Neat.
And then you combo it with an Arcanist, giving your Jack +2 to its offensive melee ability, or damage rolls. You throw Scything Touch on the Jack, it runs in there running 4 POW higher than it normally would. And yeah, you get Morose in there for POW 17s, things die. And then the last little connection being Teleport, which is kind of interesting on her kit, especially after they nerf Teleport down to 6 inches. But we're going to use that as a segue into the nifty little thing. She has Blood Boon. So she can run in, attack something, and just be gone instantly. She has Apparition, base speed 6, so she's charging threat range of 12 inches on her own. Not 14 under her own feet. So a 14-inch threat is right up there with our Halberdier threat range when they're fully buffed, and she brings them along just fine. Now, the questionable thing about her that was really kind of interesting was all of the casters that were Journeyman and got upgraded into this 5 from GenCon, all, with the exception of the Crix one, have a Field Marshal ability. The Crix one just kind of got the feat that mimics it. And she gives all of Rhett retaliatory strikes. And everybody's been kind of on the fence on this one. It's obviously good. It's not... This can never be a bad ability. But it's not something that everybody's really... We don't have enough on-hit effects outside of Hypnos to really make that good of a use out of it. It's really just a, I hope I hurt you before you kill me, because Rhett's Jacks aren't exactly, without Helena, aren't going to take a tank.
But now they can try.
Yeah. You managed to, I mean, against... Retaliatory strikes against hordes specifically is kind of useless. Unless the thing that is hitting you is next to dead. But a War Machine model coming charging into you, if they run into something with Sizing Touch, if they run into a Banshee, for example, that's a POW 20 retaliatory strike. And if that maims one of your weapons that you are not charging with, then you're in a pretty good boat for the next initial. Or, take the Cortex out, because then they just lose all their focus instantly. So, it's good against War Machine. I question it against Hordes. Actually, that's not true. If it blows out the Spirit, they're forced to... No, if it blows their Spirit out, they can't even buy more attacks. Still good there, too.
Correct. Well, that has been the discussion of Elara, Death Shadow. So, yeah. All right, well, that was our unboxing of Elara, Death Shadow. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe down below or above. I don't actually know where it's going to be. And, yeah, hope you enjoyed it.